Let me ask you something shocking. Did you know that the wrong nuts could be silently wrecking your health after 65? I'm not talking about a little indigestion here. I mean serious issues like skyrocketing inflammation, heart problems, and even accelerating memory decline. According to the American Heart Association, poor dietary choices, including the wrong types of nuts, contribute to over 600,000 heart disease deaths annually in the US alone. And guess what? Seniors over 65 are the most vulnerable. Here's the scary part. Most people don't even realize that some of the nuts they're eating every day are doing more harm than good. But don't worry, because today I'm going to reveal the 5 nuts you absolutely must eat to boost your heart health, brain function, and longevity, and the 5 you should never touch if you want to stay healthy and independent well into your golden years. So, stick around, because this could literally be a lifesaver. Now let's set the stage. Imagine two seniors, both 70 years old. One is vibrant, active, climbing stairs with ease, and still sharp as a tack, playing chess with their grandkids without missing a beat. The other struggles to get out of a chair, deals with constant joint pain, and is starting to forget names and faces. What's the difference? It's not just genetics. Research from the National Institute on Aging shows that diet, specifically nutrient dense foods like certain nuts, can make or break your health as you age. Some nuts are packed with anti inflammatory compounds, healthy fats, and antioxidants that can keep your heart pumping strong and your brain firing on all cylinders. But others? They're loaded with hidden toxins, unhealthy fats, and compounds that can wreak havoc on your body after 65. The good news is, you have the power to choose the right ones, and I'm here to show you exactly which nuts to eat and which to avoid. To back this up, let's look at the science. A 2023 study from the Journal of Nutrition found that seniors who regularly ate the right kinds of nuts had a 30% lower risk of cognitive decline and a 25% lower risk of heart disease compared to those who didn't. On the flip side, a study from the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health revealed that certain nuts, when eaten in excess, can increase inflammation markers by up to 40% in older adults, putting them at higher risk for chronic diseases. The stakes are high, but the fix is simple: knowing which nuts to embrace and which to ditch. And that's exactly what we're diving into today. Before we start, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more life-changing health tips like this one. Let's get into the good stuff first. The 5 nuts you must eat if you're over 65. These nuts are superfoods for seniors, packed with nutrients that fight aging, protect your heart, and keep your brain sharp. I'll break down each one, tell you why it's a powerhouse, and give you practical ways to add it to your diet. Then, we'll cover the 5 nuts you should absolutely avoid, along with the science behind why they're so dangerous for seniors. Let's start with the winners. Number 5. Walnuts, the brain booster. Walnuts are a must for anyone over 65, and here's why. They're a brain health superhero. Shaped like a little brain themselves, walnuts are loaded with DHA, a type of omega-3 fatty acid that's critical for cognitive function. A 2022 study from UCLA found that seniors who ate just a handful of walnuts daily, about 1 ounce, improved their memory scores by 20% over 6 months. Walnuts also have antioxidants that fight oxidative stress, a major driver of brain aging. Plus, they're great for your heart. The American Heart Association notes that walnuts can lower LDL cholesterol by up to 10%. How to eat them? Toss a handful into your morning oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or just snack on them raw. Pro tip: keep them in the fridge to preserve their healthy fats. Number 4. Almonds, the bone protector. Next up, almonds. If you're over 65, your bones need all the help they can get, and almonds are here to deliver. They're packed with calcium, magnesium, and vitamin E, all essential for bone health. A study from the University of California, Davis showed that seniors who ate 1.5 ounces of almonds daily had a 15% increase in bone density markers over 12 weeks. Almonds also help with blood sugar control, which is crucial as insulin sensitivity declines with age. The Journal of Diabetes research found that almonds can reduce blood sugar spikes by up to 30% after a meal. How to enjoy them? Spread almond butter on whole grain toast, sprinkle slivered almonds on a salad, or eat them raw as a quick snack. Just make sure they're unsalted to keep your sodium intake in check. Number 3. Pistachios, the heart hero. Pistachios are a heart-healthy gem for seniors. They're rich in monounsaturated fats, the same kind found in olive oil, that can lower your risk of heart disease. A 2021 study from Penn State University found that eating 1.5 ounces of pistachios daily reduced blood pressure by 4 points and lowered bad cholesterol by 12% in seniors. Pistachios are also high in antioxidants like lutein, which protect your eyes from age-related macular degeneration, a common issue after 65. Bonus: they're lower in calories than most nuts, so they're great for weight management. How to eat them? Shell them yourself for a mindful snack. It slows you down and helps with portion control. Or toss them into a yogurt parfait for a crunchy twist. Number 2. Brazil nuts, the selenium star. Brazil nuts are a powerhouse for seniors thanks to their sky-high selenium content. Just 2 Brazil nuts a day give you your full daily dose of selenium, a mineral that supports your immune system and thyroid function, both of which slow down as you age. A 2020 study from the University of Otago in New Zealand found that seniors with higher selenium levels had a 25% lower risk of infections and a 15% lower risk of cognitive decline. Selenium also acts as an antioxidant, protecting your cells from damage. But here's a word of caution: don't overdo it. Too much selenium can be toxic, so stick to 1 to 2 nuts a day. How to eat them? Chop them up and sprinkle them on a bowl of soup, or eat them as a quick afternoon pick-me-up. Number 1. Hazelnuts, the anti-aging all-star. Topping our list is hazelnuts, the ultimate anti-aging nut for seniors. Hazelnuts are loaded with vitamin E, which protects your skin and cells from aging, and they're also rich in healthy fats that support heart health. A study from Oregon State University found that seniors who ate hazelnuts 3 times a week had a 20% lower risk of cardiovascular events over 5 years. Hazelnuts also contain copper, which supports energy production and keeps your joints flexible, crucial for staying active as you age. How to eat them? Roast them for a tasty snack, add them to a trail mix with dried fruit, or spread hazelnut butter on an apple slice for a sweet treat. These are the 5 nuts you should be eating every week to stay healthy and vibrant after 65. Now, let's flip the script. Here are the 5 nuts you should never touch if you're over 65. These nuts might seem harmless, but they can do serious damage to your health as you age. I'll explain why and give you healthier alternatives. Number 5. Peanuts, the inflammation trigger. First on the avoid list: peanuts. I know, they're cheap and popular, but they're a disaster for seniors. Peanuts are often contaminated with aflatoxins, a type of mold toxin that can damage your liver and increase inflammation. A 2022 study from the University of Georgia found that seniors who regularly ate peanuts had 35% higher levels of inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein. Peanuts are also high in omega-6 fatty acids, which can throw off your omega-3 to omega-6 balance and fuel chronic inflammation. What to eat instead? Swap peanuts for almonds or walnuts. Better for your heart and brain without the inflammatory baggage. Number 4. Salted cashews. The sodium trap. Next, steer clear of salted cashews. Cashews themselves aren't terrible, but the salted versions you find in stores are a sodium bomb. The American Heart Association warns that excess sodium can raise blood pressure, a major risk factor for heart disease in seniors. Just 1 ounce of salted cashews can pack 200 milligrams of sodium, 10% of your daily limit. High sodium also leads to water retention, which can worsen joint pain and swelling. A study from the CDC found that seniors who consumed high-sodium snacks like salted cashews had a 20% higher risk of hypertension. What to eat instead? Go for unsalted pistachios or hazelnuts. They're naturally low in sodium and better for your heart. Number 3. Macadamia nuts. The fat overload. Macadamia nuts might sound fancy, but they're a no-go for seniors. They're incredibly high in fat. Over 75% of their calories come from fat, and while some of it is healthy, it's easy to overeat and pack on pounds. Weight gain after 65 increases your risk of diabetes and joint issues. A 2021 study from the University of Hawaii found that seniors who ate macadamia nuts regularly gained an average of 2 pounds over 6 months, compared to those who ate lower-fat nuts like pistachios. Macadamias are also expensive, so you're better off spending your money on more nutrient-dense options. What to eat instead? Stick to almonds or Brazil nuts. They've got more bang for your buck. Number 2. Roasted chestnuts. The sugar spike. Roasted chestnuts might bring back holiday memories, but they're a disaster for seniors. Unlike other nuts, chestnuts are high in carbs and low in healthy fats, which can cause blood sugar spikes. A study from the American Diabetes Association found that seniors who ate high-carb snacks like roasted chestnuts had a 25% higher risk of blood sugar imbalances. This can lead to energy crashes, brain fog, and a higher risk of type 2 diabetes. Plus, many roasted chestnuts are cooked with added sugar, making them even worse. What to eat instead? Swap chestnuts for walnuts. They'll keep your blood sugar stable and your brain sharp. Number 1. Candied pecans. The toxic treat. Finally, the worst nut for seniors. Candied pecans. These sugary treats are a health nightmare. They're coated in refined sugar, which spikes your blood sugar and fuels inflammation. A 2023 study from Tufts University found that seniors who ate sugary snacks like candied pecans had a 40% higher risk of developing insulin resistance over 2 years. The high sugar content also feeds bad gut bacteria, leading to digestive issues and even mood swings. Candied pecans are also often made with artificial flavors and preservatives, which can strain your liver as you age. What to eat instead? Go for raw hazelnuts. They're naturally sweet and won't sabotage your health. Before we wrap up, let's talk about how to make these changes stick. Start by stocking your pantry with the 5 good nuts: walnuts, almonds, pistachios, Brazil nuts, and hazelnuts. Keep portions small, about 1 ounce per day, to avoid overeating. When you're shopping, always check labels for added salt, sugar, or oils, and go for raw or dry roasted options. If you're craving a snack, pair your nuts with a piece of fruit or some Greek yogurt for a balanced bite. And most importantly, ditch the 5 bad nuts: peanuts, salted cashews, macadamia nuts, roasted chestnuts, and candied pecans. For good. Your body will thank you. Now it's your turn to take action. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more senior health tips. And let us know in the comments, which of these nuts surprised you the most? Are you already eating any of the good ones, or do you need to ditch some of the bad ones? We'd love to hear from you. Share this video with a loved one over 65 who needs to hear this. It could change their life. Here's the bottom line. What you eat after 65 can make or break your health, and nuts are a small but powerful part of that equation. By choosing the right ones, walnuts, almonds, pistachios, Brazil nuts, and hazelnuts, you can protect your heart, brain, and bones while staying active and independent for years to come. And by avoiding the wrong ones, peanuts, salted cashews, macadamia nuts, roasted chestnuts, and candied pecans, you'll dodge inflammation, blood sugar spikes, and other health traps. Start making these swaps today, and you'll feel the difference in no time. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.